History doesn't remember the fallen, only those who rise again. Bangkok is a city that never sleeps, slows, or forgives. He was once its brightest hope, a reformer, a leader. But power is a dangerous game, and Thanatim lost. They stripped him of everything: his office, his allies, his name. What they didn't take was his will to survive. Now, a new force emerges in the shadows of a city on the edge. It is not a movement, not a revolution, but a game. 10 bombs. 24 hours. No police, no mercy. And the only man who can stop it is the one they left behind. The Gamemaster's Ultimatum. In the heart of Bangkok, the streets pulse with life. Amid the chaos, a man in his early 40s sits alone at a roadside stall. Thanatim. Once an influential leader, now just another forgotten face. The midday heat scorches as vendors grill skewers, smoke curling into the air. The sizzle of meat blends with the sharp hunk of passing traffic. His wrinkled white shirt sticks to his back, soaked in sweat. Eyes dull, shoulders heavy. A man broken, haunted by a past that won't let go. Thanatim sits in silence, a simple plate of rice untouched before him. He lifts the spoon, but there's no hunger, only habit. Each bite is empty. His eyes, once sharp and full of purpose, now stare blankly. Hollow. Defeated. The weight of disgrace clings to him like the humid air. Once he inspired a nation. Now he's just another man swallowed by the shadows of regret. A shadow falls across the stall. A gaunt figure enters, his face painted white, cracked like old porcelain. Greasy hair mats his pale forehead. He wears a dark, tattered jacket that clings to him like a second skin. Eyes sunken, but gleaming with twisted amusement. He doesn't speak, but his presence says enough. This is the Gamemaster, and the game is about to begin. Thanatim's eyes narrow. Something about the stranger feels wrong. The air shifts. That pale face, the eerie calm, it gnaws at him. A chill crawls down his spine. Without thinking, his fists clench beneath the table. Instinct warns him, this is no ordinary encounter. The Gamemaster lifts a trembling finger to his lips. "Shh," he whispers, voice low, gravelly, unsettling. In that instant, the world seems to pause. The sizzling grills, the shouting vendors, the rush of traffic, all fade into eerie silence. Time holds its breath. The Gamemaster leans in, his breath cold against the heat of the street. "I have a game," he whispers. 10 bombs. Across Bangkok. 24 hours. No police. Each word drops like a blade. The rules are simple. The consequences, deadly. With a slow, deliberate motion, the Gamemaster slides an old, cracked phone across the table. The screen flickers, then glows to life. 24:00, the countdown begins. Time is now the enemy. Thanatim scoffed, his hand pushing the phone aside. "You think this is a joke?" He snaps, disbelief cutting through his voice. But behind the question, a flicker of fear. Deep down, something tells him this is deadly serious. The Gamemaster says nothing. He holds out a second phone and taps the screen. His eyes drift past Thanatim, calm, cold. Boom! Across the street, a shopping mall erupts in fire and smoke. The shockwave hits like a hammer, flipping tables and shattering glass. Flames roar into the sky. The game is real, and it's already begun. Thanatim staggers to his feet, ears ringing, vision blurred. Shattered glass rains down like deadly confetti. He shields his face, heart pounding. Smoke fills his lungs. Screams pierce the chaos. And then, it hits him. This isn't a threat, it's a promise. The Gamemaster grins, wide, wicked, savoring Thanatim's horror. "Now you understand," he says calmly. "Play, or more will burn." Then, like smoke in the chaos, he vanishes into the fleeing crowd. Gone, but his game has only begun. Chaos erupts. People scream. They run in every direction, faces twisted in panic. Sirens wail in the distance as thick smoke coils into the sky. Firefighters and paramedics flood the scene. Thanatim stands frozen, helpless, the weight of a city's terror settling on his shoulders. Thanatim clutches the phone, knuckles white. His breath quickens, sharp, uneven. Every tick of the clock pounds in his ears, each second a heartbeat stolen from someone out there. He looks down. 23:47:32. The numbers glow cold and merciless. The game is real. And the countdown has begun. Thanatim stops, breath caught in his throat, as his eyes fall on a cracked window beside him. In the shattered glass, a reflection stays back, but it's not the man he once knew. Not the proud leader who stood on stages, who held the hopes of a nation. What he sees now is different. A man hollowed by betrayal, worn down by guilt, eyes dark with fear and something deeper. The glass is broken, jagged, uneven, just like him. Cheers echo through the air. A younger Thanatim stands tall on a stage, eyes bright, voice strong. Crowds chant his name. The flags wave in unison. He smiles, not for the cameras, but with conviction. He believed in change, and so did they. But the image fades, replaced by the charred ruins of the shopping center. Hope, once alive, is now buried beneath smoke and ash. A dim apartment, silent, claustrophobic. The walls are papered with the past, all newspapers yellowed and curling at the edges. Each headline cuts deep: corruption scandal. Disgraced leader. Thanatim, the people's failure. He sits alone in the flickering light, surrounded by ghosts of betrayal, not just from others, but from himself. The silence is broken. Buzz. Thanatim grabs the phone. A new message flickers on the cracked screen. No heroes, no mistakes. Every second matters. He stares at the countdown. 23:35:22. The numbers fall like a guillotine. Time isn't just ticking, it's chasing him. Thanatim shoves through the crowd, eyes scanning, heart racing. Smoke, screams, sirens, but no sign of him. The Gamemaster is gone, vanished into the chaos like a ghost in the fire. All that's left is the echo of his laughter, drifting through the ruins like a curse. Thanatim stays at the phone, its glow cold against the smoke-filled sky. No backup, no rescue, no heroes. The truth hits hard, no one is coming. The burden is his alone. And yet, somewhere beneath the fear, a flicker of resolve ignites. He may be broken, but he's not finished. The camera closes in. 23:34:59 blinks on the screen, relentlessly. Thanatim pockets the phone, jaw clenched, eyes hard. The city burns behind him. But one thing is sure, he's in the game now, and he won't run.